effects of this culture of celebrity on young people, especially?
Yes, to a great extent. There has been a lot of because people take celebrities as their role models, and the celebrities have misused their fame and power and money up till such to do things that they should not. Sometimes, yes, I think that it will create a negative effect on, especially on young people, more than adults.
Right. Thank you very much, Ashish. That's the end of the speaking test.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, so what do you think is his band score in your own assessment?
Well, I think he can. I think he can get a 7. I think his pronunciation is not that clear, and sometimes I don't know what is his what that he say, but I can totally understand the examiner. And he has made many she has made many mistakes, just like a movie stars. Um, so I don't think he is very good.
Yes, I agree with you. This person seems or looks like that he has a higher band score, but actually, yes, you're correct. He just got 7. All right.
Yeah.
And the reason why he seemed like he's probably higher than 7 is because he didn't show any notion or any signs of being nervous or maybe thinking too much, thinking too long of an answer. He is spontaneous, right? His
Yeah.
answer was spontaneous, but of course, the clarity of speech is not there, and also the grammar is not so perfect. But yes, overall, he got 7. All right. Now, I hope you got some ideas about the answers from the questions because I will ask you similar questions. Okay.
Yes.
And we have 18 questions for part 1. So you will have a lot of speaking time, okay? Now,
Yes.
just like earlier today, we will try to mark your good answers and also the questions that you had difficulty answering, and then we will go back at the end of the session. I'll give you a second chance give you to give you another answer, okay?
Yeah.
So let's begin with, of course, about you. What do you do?
Mm, well, I am a university student from Tianjin University, which is located in the south of Tianjin. Mm, it's okay. It's all.
All right. So again, don't speak too fast, okay? All right.
Yes.
Number 2, do you meet interesting people in your school?
Um, mm, yes, I do. During my spare time, I usually play the basketball with my friends, and in that times, I also have many chances to encounter some very interesting people in the playgrounds. Mm, so I have met a lot of interesting people in my school.
Very good. Very good. I like the answer. All right. You will calm and collect, and you are not in a hurry. So, for me, this is a very good answer. All right.
Yeah.
Number 3, how long have you been studying in this university?
Um, I am a senior student. What I mean is that I have I have been in this university for 3 years. The next year I would graduate from my university.
All right. How long have you been doing this this. How long have you been studying this your major?
Uh, mm, I I have learned my major about 3 years because I am because I don't learn those things in my high school. You know, I major in civil energy, civil engineering. There is no this course in my high school.
Very good. I like the answer. Um, so are you friends mostly your age or older than you?
Well, most of my friends are my age. You know, as a student, I don't have enough time to know other people who is not my age. Um, most of my time, I most of time I spend with my ages people. So most of my friends are my age.
Very good. All right. Do you usually see your friends during the week or weekends?
Um, Generally speaking, yes. You know, during I was, I would spend my spare time with my friends. Sometimes we would play the basketball in the playground. Sometimes we would go out for a movie. So often I often see my friends during the week or the weekends.
Okay. I like the answer. Very good. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Okay. So the last time you saw your friends, what did you do together?
Well, it was last Sunday when I go out uh, for a movie with my friends. On that day, we watched a very interesting movie named American Dream in China, and all of us enjoyed it very much. Enjoyed it very much. Sorry.
Okay. Let's focus on the word interested. Okay? Interested.
Interesting.
All right. Not
Interesting.
not interested, but interested.
Yes.
Say it.
Interested.
Very good. You got it. All right. So in what ways your friends are important to you?
Mm, uh, tell the truth, I think my friends is very important for me. And when I need them, I need them in my life to play some key role in my life. During my encounter, some other things I would like to talk to my friends instead of my parents or my teachers because I think I will trust more to my friends. And they are always give me some constructive feedback. So I think my friends is very important in my life.
Very good. I like the way you use constructive feedback. That's a very complex vocabulary. Good job. All right. Now let's talk about food and cooking. What kind of food do you like to eat?
I like it meat. You can say I am a little fat because I adore the meat very much. um,
Okay, so instead of using adore again, okay,
yes, yes.
what else can we
I
say?
I don't know how to say it, but I don't want to use like and love. I think these words are very low, so I want to change it, but I don't know how to change it.
Okay, so if you like adore and you don't want to you don't want to use the word like or love, you can say I fancy. Right?
Fancy.
Yes. That's also difficult, right? That's a complex vocabulary. Fancy, I like.
Mm,
I fancy, I like. All right, but not adore,
uh,
because when you say adore, you say I love meat. I love you, something like that. All right. So,
yeah.
when somebody asks you, "Oh Lee, what do you want to? What do you like to eat?" "Oh, I fancy meat," or "I fancy eating cake," something like that. Right. So fancy. So, do you like cooking or do you cook?
No, I never cook something. It's Chinese Chinese man seldom go to the kitchen. In Chinese culture, they think that cooking is for the women.
I agree, but I like cooking. All right. So be careful. Chinese men, not men's. Okay.
Chinese man,
Okay.
Chinese man.
Yes, men. All right.
Yeah, I know that word, but I make a mistake.
Yes. So what was okay, so you don't like cooking. You think that cooking is reserved for women. But would you be willing to learn how to cook?
Uh, yes, I do. Yes, I would. If I have a chance, I really want to learn how to cook. I'm a big foodie, and I'm
Yes.
I really want to make some taste good food. So if I have a chance, I definitely would learn how to cook.
All right, very good. Because you're gonna leave some other place, and you have to learn. You have to be independent. But what kind of meal, what kind of food would you like to learn how to cook?
Um, mm, I think if I have a chance, I would learn how to make Sichuan food. Do you know the Sichuan food is a very famous types of food in China, and they are very delicious. My mother is very good at those foods, so if I have a chance, I would learn those food from my mother.
Oh, very good. I like the answer. I like the organization. I like the way you deliver it. So perfect. That's how you should answer. Wow. Very good
Yes,
job.
thank you.
All right. Let's talk about famous people in your country, right?
Yes.
So what kind of people become famous nowadays?
Mhm. I think that if people who want to become famous, he or she should make a great contribute contribution in a certain field. He or she maybe make a great contribution in music, in the politics, in the technology, and so on.
All right. You mentioned the word contribution. What other words can we use or replace the word contribution?
Mm, um, Great work.
Contribution means giving, right?
Yes, giving.
Right? It's giving. So what else? What other words can we use?
I don't
Contribution.
know.
Maybe we could use share, right?
We can use the share.
Yes, we can, but of course it's not a high level vocabulary, right?
Yeah.
All
Mm,
right. But with regards to contribution, um, we can use maybe impart.
In part, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, uh, some people who have impart on something.
Yes. Right? So impart is like sharing, giving, contributing, right?
Yes, have an impart on something. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
All right. So, why do you think politicians and movie stars are famous around the world?
Mm, I think there are many reasons. What I want to mention firstly is that they would have more chance to expose on TV or on some newspapers and so on. So people would know more about them. In this case, they would have more chance to become very famous. So I think this is the most important reason. Mm,
Okay. How would you compare famous people of today and famous people of the past?
um, I think they maybe have some mm, the same personalities. Uh, they may would not they may mm, never give up something they want. They may have talented at mm, some fields. They may know how to find an easy way to mm, become successful. And mm, that's all.
All right. Do you think that famous people in the past behave better?
No, I don't think so. Sometimes there are some people who may think the past things is good, but I don't think it are um, speculative idea, subjective idea. I think people who become very famous, he or she must have something um, better than others. So I think that the famous in the past and the famous in now are equal. I think they may have the. I don't think they are many. I don't think they are much on same things between them.
All right. I will give you a chance to answer that later today. All right. So, what
Yes.
kind of people do you think would be famous in the future?
I think the most important thing is that the people who want to become uh, famous must have done mm, must have done many uh, must have done some meaningful things, just like the singers, he or she should have many popular songs. Secondly, I think people who want to become famous, he or she should make a great impart on certain confused. So the people just think he or she is good, and in the end, he or she would become famous.
Okay, very good. All right. How are famous people used in advertising in your country?
Mm, in my country, people who become very famous is uh, what I mean is that famous people in my country was the world has some brands in my country. They would on TV or they would on websites to show the how they how their products is, but how great their product is.
Okay. So in our previous session, we have a similar question, right, about advertising. Remember, you said that I hate being disturbed by advertisements, right?
Yes, yes.
In our class today, and you also used the word people and product. Okay, but you still had difficulty answering this kind of question. So later on, we will focus on how to answer. If I can uh, see the previous question, I will include it in our review today. Okay.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so far you have two questions that you need to go back to, and the last one is: do you think that there could be some negative effects of the of this culture of celebrity on young people?
Mm, well, I think it would have. Yes, I think so. I think those culture would um, mislead the young people, especially in China. You know, nowadays many of Chinese young people um, have become a crazy fans of some celebrities, and they may do many crazy things for those celebrities. That's because of those. That's because those celebrities are good looking, be good at movies, and so on. I don't think this value is right. So I think this culture has make a negative impact on young people,
All right,
impact in young people.
all right. So you mentioned that this culture has to make. Okay, so make should be made. Okay, has made.
Yes. I don't think made. I think this culture has mislead,
Oh, misled.
misled.
Misled. Okay. All right. Because your word is mislead. This is the normal word. And of course, the past tense is also spelled as mislead, but the pronunciation is misled.
Oh yeah, misled.
Okay.
Mm,
That is the past tense pronunciation. Okay?
yes.
Tense pronunciation. Okay? So misled.
Misled.
Very good. Okay? Okay. All right. Let me check. Double check that. Okay? Wait a minute. Uh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. The word is also spelled this way. Okay? Wait a minute. Oops. This word. Okay? So mislead is the normal word. Okay?
Yeah.
And the past tense
It's
spell
misled.
yes, the spelling is misled and the pronunciation is misled. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. Now let's practice the word celebrities.
Celebrities.
Celebri celebrities.
Celebrities.
All right, very good. All right, now before we proceed to part 2 questions, let us try to answer questions 15 and 17, okay?
Yes. Yes.
So if you need more time, like maybe 1 minute or 30 seconds, it's up to you. Do you think that famous people in the past behave better? First, let us try to understand the question. What is the question trying to ask you?
Mm, they ask me that comparing with the past famous people and the nowadays famous people.
Okay, correct. All right. So, do you think that famous people in the past are behaving or have behaved better than the present famous people? What do you think?
Well, I don't think so. I think some people thought that the past famous people have a better behavior because that they don't know more about those people. In those people's days, the people they are the people in those days may think those people is not good at the past people.
Okay,
Uh,
all right. Because here, if you're talking about past, okay, there is a timeline, right? Because past could be
yeah,
yesterday, right?
yeah.
Now, if we're talking about past, maybe the question refers to the olden days, right? Not the immediate past, because immediate past is like maybe uh, World War One or World War Two. I think the past here refers to the olden days, like maybe in the during the dynasties, years or days, right?
Yes, yes. I want to know how to say the past surpassed.
Past of past. Well,
Yes, past
actually,
or past.
you were able to correctly refer to the past of past, but again, there is a timeline. So if you want to be specific about the past of the past, so you use a specific timeline. Like for example, well, famous people in the 30s, referring to the 1930s,
Yeah,
right?
1930. Yeah.
So you say, well, famous people in the 30s, I think they behave better than the famous or maybe the celebrities today, because, in my opinion, based on the movies that I see, right, or the films that I see or have seen, um, famous celebrities in the past, like in the 30s, they wear more conservative clothes than the famous celebrities of today, because famous celebrities of today can wear maybe especially the women, Before they cannot wear like a very low neck apparel for women, but nowadays, women, they can wear two-piece swimsuit, right? Maybe a
Yeah.
backless gown when they are attending maybe a function, right? But in the 1930s, that is not allowed. So, basing on that, I think that famous people behave much better, especially the famous people in the 1930s, in the 30s. So, when you want to use a specific timeline, you can say, well, famous people in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s, something like that. All right. The
Yeah.
person that you're talking to hopefully would understand that you're talking about people in the 1930s, in the 1940s, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I I want to know how to say the yesterday's yesterday. The
Yesterday's
great.
the day before. The day
Oh,
before
the day before
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yes.
Uh, I want to know. I want to know the day before yesterday's yesterday. How to say that?
Well, the day before yesterday, all right, the day before yesterday, that is, so yesterday is one day, right? And the day before
Yeah.
yesterday is 2 days, right? And the
Uh,
day before yesterday is 3 days before.
yes.
So 3 days before,
Oh, yeah, yes. That's easy. 3 days before.
right? 3 days before,
Mm,
all right?
uh, yes.
So a
You know,
day a day before yesterday, it also means that 2 days before.
yes.
Oh, sorry. What happened?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Okay. 2 days before. Before is equal to the day before. Oh, sorry. Before yesterday. All right. So they're the same. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. Here, the question 17. How are famous people used in advertising, especially in your country?
Mm, mm, in my country, the famous people, the famous people would present in would present
Would present, what does it mean? Would present. Would
present
present.
is
Would present.
present present.
Present is what? A noun or a verb? Is it
Um,
an action?
mm, I I don't know how to use this word. I think the present is of the absent. Absent. Do you know absent?
Absent? Wait a minute. All right, let's try to use the whiteboard. So you're trying to say the word present because the word present has two pronunciations, okay? Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay. The present as a noun, the stress, okay, the stress is on the present.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
present.
All right. All right. Stress is on the present.
Present.
First syllable. Sorry. Syllable. Okay. Now the noun, the present as a verb. Okay. Stress is on the where? Second. Present.
Present. Present.
Okay. So meaning, if I were talking about a present as a gift, then it's a noun. Okay.
Present as a gift is present.
Yes. Now present as in a verb, an action, is about like synonym is showing, right? Showing, present, show. Sorry, show, not not uh, not showing, but not showing, but show. To show, to present. Okay.
So I think the show is I think the show means that means display
To what?
display
Display. Yes, to display. To
display
show.
is show.
Yes. Yes, to display, to show. There are synonyms.
But I think the present is I present this course. This I am in this course.
Say that again.
I present this course is I am in this course.
Ah, you are present, meaning you are there.
Yes.
You attend, right?
Yeah, I
Right?
want to use attend. I
Where?
don't. I have some problems in talking about advertisement. Because I don't know too many words about the mm, advertisements. So it is very hard for me to talk about those things.
Okay. Here, present is an adjective. Okay. So we have.
What adjective? What is
Yeah.
adjective?
Adjective is you are present. It's a describing word. Adjective. Adjectives are describing words. Okay, like
Descri-
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes, yes. Or ADJ is adjective. Yes, yes. I know.
A
In
ADJ. ADJ is adjective.
yes,
Okay.
ADJ.
All
Yeah.
right. Describing words like beautiful, tall, fat, thin, skinny, right? So we have three forms, okay? Three forms of the word present, okay? Present as a noun is the same, has the same pronunciation with its adjective form. So present as a noun and present as an adjective, same pronunciation. But verb to present, it's an action. To show, to display.
Yeah. And
Okay.
now I understand.
All right. So you are present in that course.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. All right. Now let's move on. I think we should move on to part two, right?
No. I
Or
want you to give me some words about the advertisements. I like words about advertisements, so I can say it very well.
all right. Now I'm gonna give you some advertising words. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just give me a few seconds.
Yeah.
Add. Okay. Let's try maybe a 10 words. Okay.
Yeah.
Safety, prevent, love, discover, and you mean to say words that are often used in advertising?
Yes.
Or
Often you.
or
Or what?
or do you want to know which are the most effective words to entice people through advertising, through the use of advertising?
Use
Because
of other.
yes, because you'll be surprised. All right, the first word, number one word that is the most used. Okay, you. Okay. Number two, click.
Click,
Yes, click, click. Number three, free.
free,
Number four, increase.
increase.
Yes. Number five, try.
You no, no I mean that I want to know some words to see better about this item. Just like how famous people use in advertising. So if you can give me a
Okay.
answer from you.
Ah, okay. You wanted a sample answer.
Yes, a sample answer.
Okay, all right. Let me just give you some synonyms, okay, for advertise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm able to paste. Oh, there you go. All right. So here, other words for advertise is to publicize, okay,
Yeah.
or make public, or make known, or announce, broadcast, proclaim, trumpet, call attention to, right, bill, promulgate, promote, market, plug, hype, boost. All right, those are the words. Not all of them are useful in connecting it with the world of advertisement. So here, how are famous people used in advertising, especially in my country? Well, I think advertising in general uses famous people for the same purpose, regardless of any country this product is based at. Like for example, famous brands like Nike, they have presence all over the world. So let's give an example about America. America has a lot of celebrity sports endorsers, like for example Kobe Bryant. All right.
Yeah.
Now Kobe Bryant, of course, is based in America, but his presence is around the world, global presence. All right. That is what advertising is about, having a presence, having a global presence. Now, as for Asian countries, like for example, let's talk about the famous basketball player Yao Ming, right? Now Yao
Yeah.
Ming played in the NBA for several years, but of course now Ming is based in China. So even Ming is retired, um, um, companies still use him for product endorsement because they still think that Yao Ming has a influence on the youth, especially on the young basketball players. So they still use it. Now, when it comes to other products like perfume or maybe clothes, basically companies tap celebrities, famous actors and actresses. I'm not very familiar with Chinese actors. Maybe Jackie Chan, right? The action star slash comedian has also a global presence because he's now based in Hollywood, although he's a Chinese actor. He acted on a lot of Hollywood movies, especially action and comedy films. So that's why major products like uh, maybe food or restaurant or whatever, or clothes, tap him as their model because he has this appeal with Asians in America and also Asians in China. Okay?
Yes. Mm, many things about China. Yao Ming and Zhi Chen, Cheng Long. I don't know his English name.
Yeah, I don't know his English name also, Jackie Chan. I'm not sure. But Jackie Chan is like one of my favorite action figures. Not action figures, but action movie stars.
Yes.
because he's like Jackie Chan. He's like Bruce Lee, rather. He's like Bruce Lee.
Oh, I like Bruce Lee too. He's he's very strong.
Okay, he's like Bruce Lee, but Bruce Lee is is serious type, and Jackie Chan is like the comedian type. So, but
Yeah.
they're both strong and good in what they do, which is, of course, different martial arts. Now, let's move on to part two.
Yeah.
Describe something you own, which is very important to you. You should say where you got it from, how long you have had it, what you use it for, and explain why it is important to you. Your 1 minute preparation time starts now.
I'm okay.
All right, are you ready to speak?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, please go ahead.
Well, I would like to talk about my electric kettle. It has become the indispensable item in my life. I remember that it was 3 years ago when I went out for a movie with my friends that I found this electric kettle in a small shop, and then I went in this shop and buy this electric kettle. It was very beautiful because it was very beautiful, and I have had it um, about for 3 years since I bought it when I just encountered my university. In in my daily life, I often use it to boil the cold water or boil some food in the morning, mm, such as the eggs. And it is very easy to use it. As for its importance, what I want to mention, mm, firstly, is that it is very convenient. It is very convenient, and my life turns a lot easier because of it. In the morning, if I don't have enough time to have a breakfast, I would use this electric kettle to boil some eggs for me. And I also think that because of it, my lifestyle is is healthier than the past. Secondly, I think this electric kettle is very meaningful. I bought this electric kettle use the money that I learned firstly. During those days, I found a part-time job, and that job I used my salary. I used my salary to buy that electric kettle.
All right. Thank you
Uh,
very much. All right. The time is over. And yeah, here it is. At the beginning of your uh, story, all right, it was okay. But in the last maybe 10 seconds, you were going round and round and round. You were talking about using your first salary to buy the kettle. All right? You're
yeah.
going round and round and round. So remember, stay in the topic. All right? Stay in the topic. Talk about the kettle. All right. You were already mentioned. You were excited to use it because it's you bought something with your own money from your first salary. It's okay. You already mentioned that, but you went back. Okay,
Yes.
you went back.
Yes.
So please avoid that. All right. All right.
Yes.
Now let's move on to part three questions. All right. Let's consider first of all how people's values have changed. What kind of things give status to people in your country?
Mm, There's what kind of things give status to people in my country? Status, what is status?
Okay, status.
I don't know this sentence means. I know the status is the people, the animals, pictures made of stone or stone made of other things.
All right, let's take a look at the meaning of the word status. Status is what? It's a place. Okay, let me show you. Sorry, I cannot share.
Yeah.
I cannot share a dictionary or an online dictionary there. Okay,
I
but
would check this.
all
Uh,
right,
um, I have my phone, and my phone can. Mm,
all right. Here. Hmm? All right. So status has two meanings. Okay, first one is it's a place in the society. All right. What is your social status? My social status here is I belong to a middle family. I'm not poor. I'm not rich. So I
yes.
belong in the middle family. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
there's another meaning. What is your status? I'm single. I'm not married. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So here, the first meaning is your standing or position or place, your rank, right? So that
Yes.
is your level in the society. What is your level in society? Are you a rich person? Are you
Hmm.
someone famous? Are you somebody that people look up to, right? Or are you someone that is just normal, right? Or
Yes.
are you okay? So that is rank. So what is your status?
Um, I'm poor. I'm a student. I don't have the jobs.
But your
I
family.
don't
What about
have
your
a house
family?
and a house.
What about your family? What about your family?
My
Does
my
your
parents
is your
are rich.
family is your family do you have a big house? Do you own many cars.
Yes.
Okay, so if you own many cars, that changes your status in the society. People would
Yes.
see you like, oh, he's rich, right?
Yes.
So, what kinds of things give status to people in your country, right?
Well, I'm must say is cars and the house. You know, Chinese people value those things very much. In China, if you have a big house, especially in some big cities, the people will think that you are very rich. I mean, the second thing is the cars. You know, nowadays more and more Chinese rich people would spend lots of money to buy a very expensive car. You know, just like the Lost Life. What is Lost Life?
What's that?
Um, uh,
A car?
a famous Lost Life. Do you know Lost Life? It's a woman in their car's head, a,
What is
a
that?
very expensive car.
Oh, it's a name of a car.
Yes, it's a it's
Lexus?
next. No, it's from Japan. That car mm, from English,
From England.
from England.
From Europe?
It's, yes,
European
it now
car.
belongs to BMW. It now belongs to
Mercedes Benz?
no, not Benz. It's lost. I would give you a picture about this car.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Don't know. Can you see that?
Higher. Oh, it's Rolls Royce,
Or
right?
Rolls? Oh yeah, Rolls Royce
Okay, Rolls Royce.
or Rolls Royce.
All right.
Mm,
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very expensive. It's a very, very elegant and classic car, and it's just for but basically it's for old people.
Yeah. Yes. Young people can afford it.
And it's not. I mean, young people would rather use Mercedes Benz or maybe Bentley or maybe Audi or maybe
Yes.
Lamborghini or maybe Ferrari, right?
Lamborghini is also very expensive.
Yes, right? So there you go. All right. Number two question. Have things changed since your parents' time? I mean, we're referring about the Chinese culture, about status.
Um, yes, yes, things have changed a lot since my parents' time. You know, China has changed a lot these years. So do us. My family has changed a lot these years, and when I was young, or when my parents are young, we lived in a very poor house, a very old house, and the furniture is also very old. Nowadays we live in a big house and have our own cars. Uh, During the party, I could not imagine those things. You know, when I was young, I lived in a countryside. I seldom have the chance to see a car, and now I have my own car. So
Wow.
change a lot.
So you have your own car, huh?
I don't use it in the university, but I would drive my car in my home. It's an old car from my father. It's not very expensive, but I also like it very much.
But it's still a car, right? What is the brand of the car?
It's it's I don't know how to say it. It's that
Is it Volkswagen?
Volkswagen.
Yes, it's a German car.
Yeah, German car. Yeah, it's
All
a
right.
German car. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Okay.
Works working.
All right. It's
Works.
Volkswagen. It's German, so the pronunciation of V and W is different. V here, of course, in English it's Volkswagen, right? But in
Yeah.
German pronunciation it's Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yes. All right. So that's well something new, right? All right. Finally, let's talk about the role of advertising again. So, do you think advertising influences what people buy?
Yes, I think those advertisement influence people a lot, especially for the young people. You know, know young people don't have much experience about the world, so they would very easily influenced by other people's thing. In this case, those advertisements tell the young people this product is worth to try it. So the young people would trust them and buy those product by those products. In that case, I think advertisements influence people very much.
Okay, very good. Let's practice the word product. Okay.
Products.
Okay, not product, it's product.
Product.
Pro.
Product.
Pro.
Product.
Pro.
Product.
Product.
Yeah. Product.
Very good. So,
Yeah.
of course, major companies have their own products, whether it's a company about about sportswear or about clothes or about medicine or about films. You know, they have different celebrity endorsers. You know, not all famous people can be endorser. Not all. Like for example, Jackie Chan cannot be an endorser of, let's say, uh, let's say a product which is connected with maybe Mexican, right? Like,
Maxi.
yeah, for example, food, like tacos or burritos or nachos. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mexican food.
No, I don't know them at all.
Nachos, burritos. Okay. Let me show you some pictures, okay? Nachos. They're very, very tasty. You should try it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Oh, sorry.
In my first year and the second year of university, my university is in the downtown, so there are many restaurants I can eat. But now my university is moved to a suburb. There's
Ah,
no one restaurant around around my university.
okay. So
around my
yeah, these three Mexican foods are the most famous Mexican foods in America. Nachos, nachos,
natural.
they pronounce it as nachos. Burritos and
Nachos.
tacos. Okay. My favorite is burrito.
Burritos
Like,
is a kind of meat or something.
yes, with rice.
Uh,
With
beef.
rice, and it's wrapped.
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, can you imagine Jackie Chan, endorsing Mexican food? Right? Right? So,
Yeah.
not all famous people can endorse a certain product, right? That's what I mean. All right. So, all right. Let's go back and let's have a review. All right. Status. It has two different meaning. One is the status in the society, right? The rank, whether you're rich, not so rich, and poor. Okay. The second meaning of status is if you are single or married. All right. You will see this word status in the application forms when you go to UK. There is status. What is your status? So you
Yeah.
and there's maybe two options there: single or married. All right. That's the meaning of status. In some places they pronounce it as status. All right. But basically in America it's status. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Status.
All right. Now, okay. Again, when you try to answer the questions, do not go back. Do not go back. Just continue on. Stay within the topic and avoid repeating words. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Word mislead. The past tense pronunciation of the word
Led.
is misled. Very good. How about this word?
Led.
Wait a minute. Uh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. What about this word? How do you say this?
Celebrities.
Celeb
Celebrated.
celebrities.
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 It's different from celebrate, right?
Celebrate.
It's
Yeah.
different from celebrate. See? Celebrate is
Celebrates.
yes, celebrate is what? What is celebrate? Celebrate is a verb. Let's celebrate. Right? We did good. Let's celebrate your birthday tomorrow, right? Let's be happy. Let's be happy and jolly. I've combined the word
Uh,
happy and jolly. Happy and jolly. And let's drink. Let's be merry, right? So let's celebrate. That's celebrate. But celebrities or celebrity is a noun. Okay?
yes.
All right, let's practice again.
Celebrities. Celebrities. Celebrate.
Very good. All right. Now, you asked me about synonyms for the word contribution. They are giving, share, impart. Okay?
Impart. Impart.
Okay.
Impart. Impart.
Yes. Instead of saying I adore meat, right?
Fancy.
I fancy meat, right?
Fancy too. I can say I fancy to go shopping, play basketball. Fancy too.
Not that way. Okay? Usually, we use the word, okay? So, for example, somebody asks you, what do you like to eat? Uh, I fancy, right? I
Yeah.
fancy ice cream
Oh yeah.
now, right? Meaning, I
Mm,
like to eat ice cream now, right? It's something that you like,
yeah.
right? That's fancy. Now, let us try to look for synonyms of like, okay? Since you don't want to use it because you think that it's low vocabulary, all right? Okay. Hmm. Like, like, like. I like, I like, I like, I like, I like. There's no other synonym for I like meat, right? What about
Yeah.
liking? Maybe feeling fondness. No, not really. That's just it. I fancy. If I can think of other words, I'll send it to you. Okay?
Yes.
I couldn't think of other synonym on top of my head right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So, very good in the usage of the statement or the phrase "I'm a foodie." I'm a big foodie, right?
I'm a
Uh,
big foodie.
all right.
Uh,
And also, don't forget Chinese men, not men's.
yes, Chinese man.
All right. And of course,
Yes, I want to know woman, women.
wi-
Women is
women.
women, women. Yeah, women,
Okay. The pronunciation is we.
women, women.
Okay.
We, women,
So if it's singular, it's woman.
woman.
Okay, woman.
Singular is woman.
Plural is we,
We,
right? Women.
women.
Very good. All right. Now let's try to maybe ask you some more questions, okay? I
Yes.
have a, but it's not good. It's some uh, model answers for questions in part three. Like for example, let me just go back. Uh, Not this one. Uh, oh, not this one. It's wrong. Okay, it's part two lesson. All right. Now let's talk about maybe advertising. So you mentioned that you attended a course in advertising, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's ask more questions. All right. So, all right. So it's time to talk about some challenges you have faced and others have faced, and it's all about challenges. Okay.
Yes.
So because this is connected to advertising because advertising is really a hard topic to talk about, especially if you're not familiar with all the brands and different brands. So it's kind of a challenge. So what are some of the biggest challenges you have faced in terms of studying?
Mm, uh, I would like to say the IELTS. I have prepared for the IELTS examination about 2 years, and I have taken part in the test about 9 times. Unluckily, now I still don't get a 6.5. So mm, I think it is the biggest challenges in my life.
Ah, biggest challenge
The biggest challenge in my life.
because it's one, right? It's one.
It's
Although,
one.
yes, although in the question it says biggest challenges, you just mentioned one,
Uh,
right?
Next, I want to talk about when I
No, no,
study.
it's okay, it's
w-
okay, it's okay. What I mean is, instead of saying that is one of the biggest challenges, I'm trying to correct you that you should use biggest challenge because
Yes.
you only mentioned one challenge, and that is the IELTS exam, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I know that you see in the question there's a word biggest challenges, but since you only mentioned one challenge, so you use that's my biggest challenge. That's my biggest challenge. Okay?
Yes.
That's my biggest challenge. So far. You can add.
Mm,
You can add. You can add so far. Okay? So far.
yeah.
There you go. All right. Now, um, okay. So you mentioned that you have prepared for the IELTS exam for 2 years, right? So,
Mm.
where do you think you are now? Where do you
Mm.
think you are now in terms of your skill?
Well, I think I am. I am good enough.
Good
I
enough.
always think I am good enough. I think those British examiners are very stupid. They are very prompt and they don't even look at me during I am in an exam. I
Well,
hate them very much.
again, don't mind that. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
as I've
yeah,
mentioned
yes, I
earlier, right?
know.
Don't mind that
Yes,
because
yes, I know.
you'll just lose focus on your goal, and your goal is to answer question as calmly as possible and enjoy your time. Just like talking with me, right? Don't ever get that negative attitude of whoever examiner is that, and don't let it affect you. Okay, all
Yes,
right, don't let it affect you.
the worst thing is that they say something in a very low voice, and I can't hear it.
Because they're testing your listening skill. And if that happens, what do you do?
Uh, I can't do anything. I only
No, 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 no. I taught you yesterday. Pardon me. Excuse me.
yes. I will say,
Oh,
excuse me, sir.
yes.
You can say your question loudly. May you say your question loudly? I can't hear
No,
you.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that even. All right, you say
Why?
because it's wrong. You should say, "Excuse me, sir. Can you say that again?" That's it. I taught you yesterday. You forgot?
Yeah.
All right.
I forgot it.
Okay, if that happens, all you need to do is just say, "Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, sir. Pardon me." Or, "Excuse me, sir." All right? And then you can add, "Can you say that again?" All right? Can you say that uh, one more time? Right? Or you can say, "Can you please repeat that?"
Yes.
Right? So don't say those things that you've said. All right? All right. The examiner might get mad at you. So please use these phrases, okay? Pardon me or excuse me. Or you can say, "Pardon me, sir, can you say that a little louder?" Okay?
Yes.
Can you say that a little louder? There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I can't hear you. Can you please say that a little louder? There you go. Okay.
I think some of those examiners don't look up on us Chinese, they may think as Chinese, mm, they may think that as Chinese can say good at can say English very well.
No, no.
Some old examiners, they are very mean.
All
I
right.
encountered
All
them
right.
twice.
I want you to stop there because you know. So when you go to an examination room, who
Yes.
is that an independent uh, licensing school, or is that sanctioned by the government? Is that a private IELTS practice room, or is that sanctioned by the government? Because if it's a private exam room, right, and it's about business because you're paying them, right?
Yes.
You're paying a fee to take the exam, right?
Mm, yes.
Okay, so it's a business. That's why some of these private firms that conducts the IELTS, sometimes they just, they won't let you pass. They won't let most Chinese students or learners pass because they want you to return and pay them another fee. That it's a business, they're earning from you, right? That's another
Yes.
reason. That's another reason. So, yeah. because they know, they know you need it because they know you know what your intention is. They know that you want to pass so that you could go to your destination, so that you can study whether you which country you like, and they know it, and it's a requirement. So it's a business, right?
So I want to kill him. Kill them.
No, the only thing that you can do is actually to be focused and practice. Be mindful of your mistakes, okay?
Yes.
Because the rest, if you don't remember them, it means that you're doing great. The things that you should remember, in my opinion,
Yeah.
are supposed to be your mistakes, so that you won't have to do it again. For example, pronunciation, words that are not clear, jumbled up words. Jumbled up words are like word arrangement. The first word should come first, and then the second and the third. But because you jumbled it up, instead of the first word should come first, the third word came first. So when you do that, the meaning in the sentence is lost. Okay, so that's what you should try to avoid: jumbled up words, mispronunciations, and unclear, unclear pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much for your time. We'll
Yes.
see each other again tomorrow, same time. And
Yes.
I will send you a message if I won't be able to attend tomorrow's class because I have to go somewhere. I canceled my second class because I need to meet someone. So
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
send you a message, okay? So thank you very much, and please enjoy your day. And I'll send you your recording later on, okay?
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you very much, man. Bye. How to control it?